Yo, it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first about the gameplay. Got some Black Ops 3 in the background. I think I dropped like 100 kills in this gameplay. Maybe 100, maybe 90 something. Either way, enjoy the gameplay. You guys are definitely going to like it. And today I've got another life story for you guys. I think this one is going to be awesome. I've been waiting to tell you this full story for quite a while now, and I'm very excited. It's very special to me. I'm going to be telling you guys how I started making life stories on YouTube, why I started, and the whole history behind it, and it is pretty interesting. This is a special one to me, so if you guys could please drop a like on it. Let's shoot for 800 likes. Go ahead and check the like bar. If it's not to 800 yet, please drop them for me. That's going to be the goal for today. I think that we could definitely hit that. And if you guys do hit it, I'll actually upload another life story tomorrow for you guys. But this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for quite a while, and I'm very, very pumped. You guys know I've been doing YouTube for a lot. Wait, stop what you're doing. Actually, if you like me, if you like my life stories, go subscribe to my life story channel. I upload daily over there. It's going to be the top link into the description below. It's almost to 10,000 subscribers already, which is crazy. Go subscribe to that. If you like me, if you like life stories, go over there for daily ones, okay? All right, let's get into this, man. So I started my channel back in 2010, and when I started my YouTube channel, I started it because I really love Call of Duty, right? Really huge fan of Call of Duty. I was watching people play Call of Duty. It was amazing. You guys already know the story. I do MMA, I do jiu-jitsu, I do wrestling. I blew out my shoulder, and when I blew out my shoulder, I decided to start making commentaries, man. So in 2010, I had a channel. I was doing theater mode montages of me like hitting like 360 no scopes. That's what I was doing back in 2010. If you guys go back and you watch my oldest videos, you will see that, and it's absolutely hilarious. Really amazing stuff. I don't know why FaZe didn't pick me up, first off. So shout out to you, FaZe, for not seeing talent. How did you not recognize my amazing 360 no scope talent? I don't know, bro. But either way, that's what I was doing way back in the day. Ended up messing up my shoulder, so I really couldn't do anything crazy. Like, I wasn't able to do too much like physical activities for a while. So because of that, I started making commentaries. I started doing commentaries in May of 2011. And the reason why I started was because I thought I was a great sniper. And I think that I was, man. Back during Black Ops 1, I had a 5.5 KD, and all I would do was snipe, like, all the time. And I figured I could come onto YouTube, make some videos, and, you know, get people interested in like how to snipe and give people tips. That's what I wanted to do, man. And for a while, that definitely worked. And then the Momentator era took over in MW3, and it was all downhill from there. I actually ended up getting some of the first sniper Moabs and stuff, I believe, back during MW3, which was crazy. Good times. I was featured on Wings of Redemption's channel and all that stuff. And either way, somewhere along the lines, I ended up meeting this guy named I'm Not Magic. And if you guys don't know who he is an amazing storyteller, man. I ended up meeting him. Truth be told, I don't even remember how I ended up meeting this guy. I don't know if he like commented on one of my videos, or maybe we met through mutual friends or something like that, but it doesn't matter, man. Either way, we met, and this guy, I'm Not Magic, made life stories. When I first looked at his life stories, I was like, God dang, how does this dude have so many life stories? This is crazy. Like, the stuff that he would go through was crazy. And I gotta say this, I'm Not Magic, to this very day, he actually recently just came back from a little hiatus, and he's back posting videos again. To this day, man, I still think I'm Not Magic is the best storyteller in all of YouTube history. Something about like his vibe and how he tells life stories, and also the fact that you know his stories are real. Like, if you look at this dude and you hear the way he speaks, you get a feel for him. You know that this dude is not making up any life stories. This guy is actually a cool dude that has super chill life stories. Awesome guy. Still my favorite storyteller of all time. You know what? While I'm freaking, you know, all up on his nuts for a while, while I'm all on his balls, I might as well start paying rent. But I'm going to go ahead and link his channel in the description below. I want you guys, first off, go subscribe to my story channel, but go check out I'm Not Magic. Even if you don't subscribe to him, just go leave him a comment saying that Overt says what's up. Go leave that over there on his channel. He just recently posted a ton of new videos, and that guy is a beast, and you gotta thank him, man. He's the guy who got me into telling stories. Actually, I'm gonna try to feature him on the channel here as well, because I want to share his life stories with everybody, man. He's a beast. But we ended up meeting, we ended up talking, and he told me that he thought I had good commentary skills. He's like, man, you got good stuff. Do you have any like life stories? He's like, you're from Vegas, you gotta have life stories, right? And I was like, bro, like, my life is very normal, fam. Like, I have a very normal life. I don't have stories like you. And he's like, dude, my stories are stuff that happens. Do you talk to girls? And I was like, yeah, talk to a lot of girls. He's like, think of any time you've talked to a girl. That's a life story right there. And I was like, really? And so I thought about it, man, and I remember one of the recent stories that he told was about the time that he was hooking up with this girl who turned out to be, but like she wouldn't date him or something, and she turned out to be bisexual, and she had a girlfriend. So she was like cheating on her girlfriend with him, and I was like, oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's not even, like, to me, that's not even a crazy story, because the same exact thing has pretty much happened to me, except a little bit different. I was getting with this girl, turns out she was bisexual, and she had a girlfriend, but they were split up at the time, and then it like turned into a huge freaking crap fest, bro. Just a big freaking terrible situation, but it was like, it wasn't a crazy story to me. And so I was like, all right, I guess that's true. I guess I got a few stories like that. And he's like, yeah, if you got life stories like that, man, he's like, give me some life stories, like send them over to me and I'll give them to some of my friends, because he said some of his friends own community channels, and he's like, we could feature your stuff on there, get you some, you know, more people to watch your other videos. And so I was like, man, yeah, this is cool. I was like thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I got a few life stories. And so I started telling life stories like once a month, and I only did it because I thought that people would be attracted to the life stories. They would come to my channel and then they would watch my Call of Duty videos, because I was all about it. I was like, I only want my Call of Duty videos to be seen, and that's what I wanted. And I barely was telling life stories like once a month, man. And once I started telling them, I started to realize, dude, like, people thought that they were crazy, man. People were like, no way, this is crazy, how could this this is amazing, did this really happen? And I was like, dude, what? Like, this story isn't even that crazy. Like, it was a very normal story to me. And then I started to think about it, dude, and I was like, well, I guess I did grow up in Las Vegas. And, you know, I guess for most people, it's like, for me to go down the street and see like hookers, or to see some like prostitute get in some dude's car, or for me to see like a bunch of drugs at a nightclub, or for me to like see a girl bang 8 guys in one night because she just is crazy, like, that's not crazy to me, because that's just kind of what it is here. Like, that's crazy stuff happens, I guess. And once people started to tell me stuff like, wow, this is an insane story, you should do more of these, I started to realize, like, man, I guess I grew up a little bit different than everybody else. Everybody grows up different, man. Like, I guarantee you, if you live in like a small farm town of 20,000 people, it's way different than living in Vegas where there's 2 million people and everybody here is freaking crazy. I guess it's just a way different situation. So I started telling more stories, and I was only telling them like once a month, and I just wanted it to be a series, because I figured if somebody heard a life story of mine, they would want to watch my Call of Duty videos. That's what I thought, man. That's what I was thinking. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I was so clickbaity with the life stories. I would put like big tits hookup, and I would just put like a porn star in the thumbnail. That's it, no context, nothing, just a straight porn star in the thumbnail. And that was very clickbaity. That's clickbait, man. That is clickbait. So when somebody says nowadays like, oh, your title is in all caps, clickbait, I say no, I think it looks better in all caps. It looks way more exciting. That's like just a good title to me. Clickbait is when I put titties in every thumbnail, man. That was clickbait, bro. But either way, I kept doing life stories for a long time, very like occasionally, like only a couple times a month, once a month. And then last summer, I started doing more life stories. I started realizing how much people love life stories, and I started doing more of them. I fell back from Call of Duty a little bit, started doing life stories a couple times a week. And then, of course, the Call of Duty people were like, hey, we want more Call of Duty and stuff. So I have this weird balance, this weird mix of like Call of Duty, life stories, vlogs, Omegle, Q&As on my main channel. And I started talking, man. I started thinking, and I was like, man, I really wish that I could just tell my life stories all the time, because I have so many stories right now that if I only told one a week, I would never finish telling you guys life stories. So I ended up talking to my buddy Go Sickness. I ended up talking with my buddy X Code. I ended up talking to my friend Luna, and even Luna was like, bro, like, I know you do video games, but I consider you an OG storyteller. X Cody was like, bro, I think that if you had another channel where you only did stories, I think it would do really well, bro. And Ghost Sickness agreed with all of that, man. So I ended up taking my second channel and making it into my life story channel, where I do daily life stories, because there's already so much going on this main channel that I wanted a place where I could just tell life stories whenever I wanted. And that's what my second channel is, and I'm so excited about having that channel. It's literally like my new favorite thing ever, you guys. I'm so pumped to have it, and it feels good, man, to have a place where I'm not relying on anything. I'm not relying on Call of Duty. I'm not relying on new DLC. I'm not relying on crazy stuff like that. I'm only telling stories about my life, and it's very, very exciting, dude. And I'm so thankful for you guys supporting it as much as you do. It's already almost at 10,000 subscribers, and we've only been posting there for like a few weeks, which is insane, dude. So make sure you guys go subscribe to my life story channel, link in the description below. Daily life stories over there. And yeah, I guess that's really the whole story. It's crazy to me. I never thought that the life stories would become more than just a series. Like, I didn't think that people would like them as much as they do, and I didn't think that people would think that my life was so crazy, man, because to me, I live a very normal life. Like, I guess it's different than most people's, but compared to a lot of my friends are at nightclubs every night. A lot of my friends are doing crazy stuff every weekend, bro, where not me, dude. Like, maybe in the past 6 months, I have 3 or 4 cool life stories that I could tell you, you know? But all these stories are from, like, all growing up in Vegas, man. And I'm just so happy that you guys support them like you do. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you go check out my second channel. Make sure you go check out I'm Not Magic. Both will be the top links in the description below. And thank you guys so much for all the support. I thought this would be a cool life story. If you made this far, please drop a like on it. This is how I got started into life stories. So without I'm Not Magic, I wouldn't be here. Without me thinking that I could grow my Call of Duty channel with life stories, you know, and now there's probably a ton of you that are only here for life stories. That's so insane to me, man. So either way, thank you guys so much for all the support. You guys are honestly, like, you guys are like family, dude. Freaking love you dudes. And you women, and you nice ladies, if there's girls here. I know I got a bunch of girls too that watch, which is crazy also. But thank you guys so much. This is kind of like a little heartfelt thank you video, I guess, and a kind of just honest, real talk, what happened, how this all happened type of video. I love you guys. Please drop a like if you made this far, and let me know what you think. If you made it this far in the video, say, hey, Overt, you're my friend in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I am Overt, and no.